What?
I feel like does this shirt look orange?
It does, but
This shirt totally looks orange.
It's
Is
red.
it me? Because I'm old and my eyesight's bad?
No, it does look orange, but it's red.
It's a super red, and here it looks orange. I'm going to see what the people have to say about this. Right out of the gate, guys. Anyone out there, if you're out there, does this shirt look red or orange? It is red. It's a dark red shirt. What's up, Ralph? I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking about you, Ralph. Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
What's up? I was just thinking about you.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Hi,
And Kristen, we were just thinking about you guys. You think they're buying that? Come on. I actually was just thinking about Ralph. Dana says it looks orange. No way, does it really? It's an outrage. This shirt is red.
It's actually very red. It's funny. We got on here and we looked at it like it does look orange, but it's very red.
I'm anti-orange, to be quite honest with you. Because orange is the color of my nemesis, the Denver Broncos. I do not like them.
Probably some
I do not like them. What's up, everybody? Hi, C. Cindy's here. Dana, I6 here. Sam Klein. Sam Klein, hey, Sam, I have an important message for you. I have found the way and fixed it so that your buddy is no longer blocked. You haven't been on for like a week or two, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. So if you have a way to get a hold of him, let me know. And I'm glad that you're here early this time, so that's outstanding. Stephanie's here. Tina's here. David's in the house. Joyce DeBolt. Joyce, I love your last name, DeBolt. Now, are you named after the football Chargers, the Bolts? Is there some kind of a correlation there, or is it just a coincidence? You got to let me know.
Amy.
Patty's here. Amy Rogers. Dana was just going to say, go Broncos. Dana, don't go there.
I'm sure there's some Bronco fans.
Don't go there. I'm so excited this time of year. Training camp started. It's football time, and I may have to actually get up and change this shirt midway through the thing. I'm not quite sure, because I'm telling you right now, this thing in my world is red, and somehow in this camera,
it looks a little more red on this side. So
maybe
I think it's the lighting.
Oh, look at that! You see that? I am wearing the shirt because it is one of my favorites. It's a shirt that usually I'm not allowed to wear. There's a selection of shirts that I'm only allowed to wear. Sharon only allows me to wear them on occasions and maybe on a cruise. But this shirt she lets me wear today because it's one of my favorites. On the back, can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes. This is my John Heald shirt. It's got a big picture of John Heald on the back, so I'm a big fan of it because I'm kind of a nerd like that. What can I tell you? Who else is here? Joanne's here. Bianca's in the house. Ralph says, yeah, orange. All right. Well, I'm telling you guys, it's red. So if you could just go in, adjust your screens to make sure this color shows as red, we really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I was kidding when I said about, that we were just thinking about everybody, but I was actually thinking about Ralph, because Ralph had a great question the other day that he asked you, and I thought that might be a good answer for everybody. Ralph had said, we know when you're going on a cruise, and well, you go ahead and take it because you know the answer better than I do.
Well, when you're going on a cruise and you're going to become platinum on that next cruise, you do get all of your platinum perks. Even if you're going to turn platinum midway through. And as far as embarkation goes, this question was about getting on the ship. Embarkation goes, you will board with the platinum diamond people.
Yes. Well, the point I was trying to make was I think Ralph's question was that just if you're platinum or maybe you have a suite, you get to board early, or you have Bachelors of the Fun, do you still have to set up a boarding time, which will give you like a 30-minute or hour window? Because sometimes you get on there late and your boarding time might be like 1 o'clock, but you have the benefit of getting on early.
Yeah, you do
Platinum Bachelors of the Fun.
Have to go set up a boarding time too. You go ahead and click on and just put any time. It really doesn't matter what your time is, because you're going to just show up when you want to show up and get on the ship.
Because you got to like that. You can show up when you want to show up. So there you have it. Who else we got here? Oh, and Ralph, thanks for the great question. We appreciate that. Harold from hot and humid Phoenix. It is hot with a side order of humid. I'm not going to lie.
It's very hot.
I'll tell you, and the monsoons are here and they are hot and heavy. I'll tell you what, I was out fishing on Friday night. A couple of buddies of mine, one dude and myself and some other buddies in another boat. We did a little fishing tournament out at Bartlett Lake, and it was hot out and humid, and a monsoon came in. I thought we were going to get blown right off the lake. So be careful out there, folks. It can get crazy. Nurse Nancy loves John Heald. So do we. You know, it's weird.
He's funny.
Like
He's a nice guy.
We always used to say that there was a time when we weren't too big on the cruise directors, and maybe we would have been like, who? John Heald? I don't know who that is. But as we got more into cruising, we learned about him. And after cruising with him, the guy is amazing. I mean, for an older fella, he's been around the block. He's British, so maybe you think you might have a disconnect to some of his humor or something like that. The guy is hysterical. He's a riot, and his comedy is so PG, like R-rated, double entendre. I mean, it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to use all these big words tonight, but I'm just excited about stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
Sam wants to know, do you guys use the Carnival cups? Because I do, and they're the best. I want to hear if they're good for you.
Which Carnival cups are you talking about? Those colored ones that just say Carnival on them that you can pick up at the bars?
We use all kinds. We have
a lot of different ones.
We've used those ones. We've used the ones that are like the Yeti style, the insulated cups. We've used those. Yeah. So you can go through our house on any given night. And if you're not finding a Chargers cup or maybe a Walking Dead cup, you're probably going to stumble onto a Carnival Cruise Line.
We have a lot of Carnival cups. Yeah, they're great. We use them all the time.
But they are fully paid for the record. We have not helped ourselves to any, just in case anyone from Carnival corporate is.
You know what? Actually, we've gotten a few as platinum gifts too.
Yes.
So
some coffee cups and stuff like that.
A couple times we got them back to back, and so we all three got them. So we had
there you go.
Like 6 of them in 2 cruises.
I see Cindy wants to know, what's the new platinum gift? Last I heard, it's like a towel carry bag or something like that. Recently, we had gotten the Carnival headphones, which are cool, but they're wired headphones. They're a little old school. You know, if they were Bluetooth, that might be a little cooler.
Yeah, we've gotten those a couple
And they were
times.
kind of big and bulky, and they got the Carnival logo on them. So they were cool. Yeah, we've got them a few times.
We also got the Bluetooth speakers, too.
Yes. And so that was kind of cool, but not necessarily, something you might use every day. But still, we always love the gift. We laugh when people complain about
we've gotten so many. We even have one time we got a chess game, this wood board with little chess pieces, and we got 3 of those, which we're like, what are we gonna do with 3 of these? But it's crazy. It's what I wish they still had, and I would enjoy receiving. Is they had a while back they were giving away these the towel, kind of like the towel blankets, like when you have to go to the dive-in movies that they give you.
Oh
those fuzzy ones. Now that's something I want.
Those are keepers.
Yeah, and those weren't around very long, and they stopped making them. I don't know if they cost a lot to make or what, but those were a hot item.
Well, listen, I'll take any gift I can because gifts are cool and they're free, and that works for me. Jen Sars in the house. What's up, Jen?
Hi, Jen.
David Green says, do shame me, but don't worry, we won't shame you. Karen and I booked a cruise on our first Royal Caribbean. Since we're planning on Carnival, we are venturing out. What do you think? We think that's great. We are in the process of doing that too. We've got a few things for next year.
We're going to be going on Royal ourselves. Well, we were planning on going in May. I think we're going to be switching it up to the end of April, and it'll be like my birthday cruise. So I'm excited.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. And we're going to go to Disney too at the same time, kind of a combo thing.
So a little short cruise on Royal.
Yeah.
But no, venturing out's a good idea. Yeah. We've been doing that. We're looking at some Norwegian. We are dabbling it with an MSC. We're gonna have.
I think within the next month we'll probably be booked on probably like 2 MSCs, and we are already booked on Norwegian MSC for January of 2020. We're booked on the new Encore.
Well, yeah, because we have one coming up in October, and then we have one in January on the horizon, and that will actually be our milestone cruise. That'll be number 25. So we're super excited about that, to spend that with Mike Pack and the Horizon team, and then after that we're going to try out some other things. Because really, if we're going to sit here and talk to you guys about cruising, we really need to get dabble with some other cruise lines.
We're going to cruise some other cruise lines, and it's all for you guys.
So there you go.
That's what we're telling ourselves.
That's right. So I think it's an excellent idea, David. Ann Smith is here. Junior Talbot. Junior, thank you, dude. I'm sorry it took me weeks, if not months, to figure out how to unbox someone, but I did. I'm not sure what happened the last time. You must have just been an innocent party and some kind of shenanigans, and you mistakenly bit the bullet. So thank you for taking one for the team, and welcome back, Junior. Or I'm assuming it's Junior, because if it was JR, it'd be a capital R. So there you go. Reggie and her man here. Janet Moyer's in the house.
Hi, Janet.
Nurse Nancy. Barbie G. What's up, Barbie G? How you doing?
Hi, Barbie G.
Chucky's here. Chucky, we're so glad you're back. We haven't seen Chucky in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Man, I hope you got a note from the doctor to allow you to be off our show for that long, Chucky. We'll talk to you about that later.
Oh yeah, Amy. She's
yeah, Amy, you're right. He does get beat up.
I
I'll
can
tell
you
you what.
imagine all the people just constantly harass him with questions
Yes.
and wanting.
I think he
this
does a
and
great
that,
job. He gets
and
brutalized.
I
And he
don't
hangs
know
in there
how
with
he
it.
keeps up with everything. People wanting this and a gift for that, and it's just crazy. And then people, every little thing that they think goes wrong, they think he's the go-to.
They just want freebies.
Yeah.
We've contacted John once or twice or 3 or 4 times, but nothing drastic. But he's always responded.
Well,
and he's done us right and taken care of us once or twice, and we've met him a few times, so that's always cool.
Yeah, I contacted him for once too. We had a group cruise on our Cruising Carnival with Kids Facebook page, and I contacted him about that because he helped me kind of set up a little party and things for that. So, but it was all basically carnival related, so to speak.
Yeah, he's super cool. Super cool. Sam, so we are lucky enough to be platinum because we've gone on a number of cruises over the many years. I remember when gold, when you could be gold and still get to go to the past guest party and get free drinks. And then so many people started cruising so often, they had to back that up a little bit. So now it's just a platinum and diamond party, and the gold kind of gets left behind. And I'm waiting for us platinums to get left behind because there's so many people at these parties now on board. They're going broke from all the free drinks.
Yeah, I think eventually they'll do some kind of a different tier, kind of break it down a little differently. At some point, they're going to have to. I mean, cruising is so popular nowadays. Yeah,
they're going to have to revamp the loyalty. And we've been looking a little bit. We talked about maybe doing with an MSC. We did find out that if you sign up and register with MSC,
right, you get whatever your loyalty is on the cruise line that you've cruised the most with. Like we've cruised on Carnival, so we use them. But if you've cruised on a couple of cruise lines and maybe you cruised on Royal Caribbean the most, that's the one you would want to use. But whatever your highest loyalty is, whatever cruise line, you put that in as you register. You need to be registered, and then they will honor that they will match it to what their loyalty is for that. So theirs is different though. They don't have a platinum per se, but they have other.
Like for MSC, it goes up a few notches and it goes gold, and then finally black. I think.
Is it gold? Yeah, gold and black.
And but we got the equivalent gold on the other cruise line, and we're like, that's cool. But
so
honestly,
I'm assuming black is
I don't know if the perks are that great because if we do a MSC cruise, we would not get priority boarding.
Yeah, you have
and
to
that's one of our favorite things about
being
platinum people with Carnival because you get on there bright and early.
Most of the other perks were included with the gold.
I guess so.
The priority boarding, the big one, wasn't. You have to be black, which would be like I said, that'd be like diamond.
Yeah, black card. Let's see. Desi Wagner's in the house. Vicky is here. What's up, Vicky? Thanks for being here. Joanne loves Royal. So there you go. There's a thumbs up for Royal. One thing we have to let everybody know, Beth will not be here. Beth Ellinger, she's always here. She even sent us a message. She won't be here. So if you guys have a second, you just type in there.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
So when she watches this.
Sorry you couldn't make it. So when she watches it back later, she'll know we were talking about her. She's a neighbor. She's right down the road in the next town here in Arizona. And I can't imagine what could be more important than, jumping online on a Monday night for the live Sharonatsea chat. But I mean, I guess she's got some kind of priorities that we'll have to talk to her about later. So there you have it. Ralph said, I told John maybe one time post a complainer's last name. Think that would stop. Yeah, that would stop pretty quickly, wouldn't it? I'm not even sure the first names are that real because, I mean, some of those names are pretty unique. So I'm sure they get found out every once in a while.
It's crazy what people think of to complain about.
Oh, my gosh. Bianca's going to try MSC in May 2019 and super excited. Yeah, listen, we're the same way. MSC got a little bit of a bad rap not too long ago when one of their newer ships came out or something like that.
That's what brought some of the pricing, I think, down a little bit too right now. And so they're getting a lot of bookings. We're looking in 2020 to go to Europe, and I'm also looking at going to the Caribbean on another MSC cruise in 2019.
You know what's great about when we go live? I find out stuff. I have no idea that this stuff is happening. Sharon just starts talking to you guys about things that she's planning. I know. And I'm just like, okay, I better, mark my schedule for it.
Yeah, well,
I find out, just like you guys, I'm finding out things for the first time. She's got all kinds of stuff up her sleeves. Oh, well, actually, maybe not tonight. They're not up her sleeves because she has no sleeves.
Well, I'm bringing you along. So.
Well, that's very nice, and I hope you bring me along too, because sometimes I wonder how many things you have planned that don't involve me. Let's see. Also, Bianca is looking to get on the horizon, hearing great things about it. Yeah, we cannot wait.
I can't wait.
You know, our group cruise is on the horizon next year. Next October. And we're so excited to get on that ship that we had made plans, and we're getting on there in January. So we are super juiced about
January, so we can check out
Ralph
the ship.
knows. Ralph, go ahead and tell him. You were like, what, the first guy on the ship ever, the first person there. Ralph was so awesome. Those guys sent us pictures from the ship. I mean, they were just amazing. They even had Mike Pack, who's our favorite cruise director, say a little message to us. So that was tremendous. We sure appreciate that.
We did.
Stephanie Butler's back from the first cruise on the Carnival Sensation. They loved it. My husband was totally impressed with all my packing hacks and the info that she learned from you.
Oh, well, great.
So that is fantastic.
Now you're ready for another one.
You know, it's always good that, you know, sometimes that first cruise can be a little iffy. There are people who hear and they read so much about it from people who cruised a lot, and then they get out there and they struggle organizing the time, figuring out the ship, being at all the fun things on time and all that. It can be difficult and maybe even overwhelming. So we're glad to hear, Stephanie, you had a great time.
It is. I remember our first cruise, and it was, you know, you just feel kind of confused and lost sometimes once you get on the ship because. You know, and I remember
even just getting to the port and like parking and figuring out where to go and what to do.
And I remember the fun times. We used to like, that was like a Bible or something. I mean, we had that thing in front of our faces all the time. What's next? What's to do? You know, all this kind of stuff. Whereas now, you know, sadly, but we barely pick it up. You know, we look to see maybe what the show is that night or the movie or a couple things like that. And
I like to look and find out where the 80s music trivia is, because I rock that. I mean, big time. I'm sure you guys, you know how I am. So there you have it.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a great time.
Yes, and then Stephanie, now that you'll be booking many more cruises, you know who to contact to get you hooked up and take good care of you. Charles is here. What's up, buddy? Oh, hold on. Stephanie's already booked for cruise 2 on the Breeze.
Oh,
wow,
right.
Hold on. So you go on the Sensation, kind of a smaller, a little bit older ship. And then boom, you're going right to the Breeze. Your husband's gonna be blown away by the Breeze if you like the Sensation.
You are gonna be completely addicted after that.
Blaine 2007's here. What's up, Blaine? We're happy to have you. Always appreciate it. Ann says I think Ann's gonna do Royal again. The Oasis class ships are gonna come to Galveston. Loved NCL, but prefer Carnival.
Oh,
so that's good to hear. You know, it's funny. So many people kind of joke about Carnival a little. But we hear a lot of people say they've been on the other cruise line, and ultimately they like Carnival better for a number of reasons, mostly budget oriented, cost, convenience, you know, not getting nickel and dimed on stuff like that. So that's great to hear. We appreciate that. Yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
It is. I mean, some of the other cruise lines, they are quite a bit more.
You got that right. Preach it, girl. High Sea Cindy's going on her 3rd cruise this year. That is fantastic.
Great.
Kim D's in the house. Tina is here. What's up, Tina? Glad to have you. David Green said, we booked today and we leave Saturday.
Oh, my gosh.
We have to do last minute cruises because we're self-employed. That is fantastic. How exciting is that?
That would be exciting.
Gosh, that would freak me out. You know what? It really wouldn't freak me out. It would freak Sharon out.
No, I would be excited.
She'd have to pack and get everything ready in a week. Oh my gosh, she'd be pulling her hair out. She'd look like me. Mark's in the house. What's up, Mark? Hope you and the Funky Bunch are doing well tonight. Glad to see you. Let's see. Oh, okay. There, David was just finishing up a sentence. Yeah, staffing can be difficult when you're self-employed, so you got to wait and make sure you got people covering your bases. You don't want to go on that cruise and find out somebody no-showed, then you're in big trouble. High Sea Cindy had said, how many sea days do you have? Sea days.
Are you talking about on an upcoming cruise or just?
No, how many sea days? How many days have we been at sea? Come on, do you have that information at your fingertips? Where's your phone? Oh, you forgot your phone.
I don't even have my phone on me.
Oh my gosh. Well, a lot. Let's see. Let's say probably about 130.
No, more than that.
You think so? 20.
Hang on.
We've been on 23 cruises.
I'll tell you.
7 times 2, 14. Sometimes 61, 61.
No.
Couple short ones, 150. Sharon's doing some math. If anybody has a theme to Jeopardy right now, you could play that. We would like that. Do 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 do. Let's see. While you're doing a little math,
I think we're at 163. Right around 163.
Didn't I just say that? Something like that. All right.
So,
Stacy G.
Give or take a couple.
Stacy G is in the house. Stacy G says hello. Stacy G sounds familiar. Was Stacy G part? Remember when we had a little confusion on the Stacys?
Oh, I know.
Stacy G, are you the Stacy G that's going on the group cruise?
There's several.
Will you let me know that, please?
There's, I think, 3 Stacys in here.
Well, yeah, we sure got confused on the one. Wait, is Stacy here tonight? Where is he? Is he in here yet? He'll be back here. He'll be here in a minute. Amy says, I'm platinum on Norwegian, and MSC gave me black loyalty status.
Oh,
What?
Nice.
That is an outrage. We better call somebody. That is not cool. Well, I don't know what platinum on Norwegian is. Is that the highest level there, or I don't know how they work? Amy, give us the quick rundown. What's the color?
There might be more sea. Maybe it's more sea days. You know, they go by. I think they look up and see how many sea days.
Desi Wagner says, "Hi Beth, catch you next time." Where's Beth? Hey Beth, we miss you. Hey Beth, sorry you couldn't make it. Beth, see you next week. You guys are awesome. Desi Wagner, quick question: can you buy travel insurance after your final payment?
You can.
Yeah, you can.
The only thing is it will not cover pre-existing conditions.
What does that mean?
Pre-existing conditions, like if you have an illness that you had before you even booked the cruise. Like.
What if I have an accident because I'm drunk on the ship, and then they find out that I'm already drunk before that? Does that happen?
Oh my God!
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yes, you can. There may be some companies that might not honor it, but there are some that do. I know. Try Travel Guard. They will.
Travel Guard.
They will insure you.
Name dropping. Bianca says Bianca's planning on going on the group cruise with you guys. It'll be so much fun. That is fantastic.
Great.
Because and there's a lot of Facebook activity with Sharon at Sea. There's Sharon at Sea Travel. Now we have the amazing Facebook group, Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, which is always a lot of fun, and people making comments and interacting and stuff like that.
Well, that's fun. The Sharon at Sea Travel is a little more travel related.
Super secret, top secret group that is only for the Horizon group cruise people. Shh, don't tell anybody else. I'm not trying to get you guys jealous or feel bad, but if you want to be part of that elite top secret group, you have to book the group cruise on the Horizon. So that's the deal. That's all I'm going to say about that. High Sea Cindy is in. Boom. High Sea Cindy, if you're not in that.
She is in.
Okay.
She just booked. She booked
all right.
last week.
Is High Sea Cindy in the super top secret Facebook group?
She is.
That's what I like to hear. Jen saying hi to Beth. Everyone's rubbing in Beth's face that she's not here. Sorry, Beth. We just miss you terribly. The Horizon's amazing. It's her favorite ship. That's from Kristen. Kristen knows what's up. Let's see. Blaine said, just like a woman planning things without us knowing.
That's right.
Annie Alaska is here. Annie Alaska. Annie, is Alaska your last name? And it's just a coincidence? Or is that just a term you use for yourself? Let us know.
That reminded me of something. Everyone, people have probably heard already that the Norwegian Joy is coming this way. It's moving out of China.
It is. It's coming to Arizona?
It did. And they started on the 24th. They started bookings for there. But and I actually considered, I was looking at
another cruise you considered booking?
I was looking at booking
the very every cruise
first ever. Joy cruise. The only thing was it does go to Alaska, and since Alaska cruises are very pricey, and we just went to Alaska a year ago, I had to decide that there's other places we want to see before we go back to Alaska, even though someday we will definitely be going back because it was amazing. But so I had to put the Joy aside.
Yes. Well, we might have to wait till Matthew gets a little older, because right now he's 13 and a half. He's going on 14. He's a little too cool for some certain things, and he might be bored by Alaska right now. Like younger, it's awesome.
I don't know.
Gets a little older, I think it's super cool.
He actually had a good time in Alaska before.
He did, but he was a little bit younger then. I think that we need to wait a little bit. Stacey G says, yes, I am. Excellent. Stacy, you would have thought it was funny. Last week we had we have another great person named Stacy W. He follows the page. And we had a moment of confusion between our Stacys and who's going on.
There's another Stacy G too.
Is there another Stacy G?
His name is on there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Reggie and her man said, what NCL ship will you be sailing on next year?
Us?
Yes. What are we looking at? Was it the Bliss or?
No, we're booked on the Encore in January of 2020.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like about a month after it gets here.
Yes.
I think it's a month after or so.
Will that be a birthday cruise for me or an anniversary cruise for us or a birthday cruise for Matthew?
It will actually.
Or New Year's cruise.
It's actually going to be another
birthday
cruise for you and Matthew.
Yeah, buddy. We love those birthday cruises. I hope I get a cake.
Yes, it's all for you.
We should send in now for a cake because 2020 is right around the corner.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
That's why, since they were going on a birthday cruise this year and next year, that's what made me decide, you know what? I need to have a birthday cruise.
You're so selfish. So selfish. All right, Dana's got a question. We're upgraded to the spa deck 11 on the Glory. I've had a couple of people ask how that happened. Do you know how upgrades are chosen?
They're all random.
They are random.
Well, they're random, but I will say one thing. If sometimes when the upgrade fairy, so to speak, they calls you, a lot of times they will call when say they have a lot of inquiries and they need people. Say you were in a balcony or an inside room, and say you're in an inside room and they had a lot of calls for inside rooms, but the inside rooms are sold out. They will start trying to call people and see if they might want to upgrade to a balcony for a little bit lower, like a little bit higher price, but not too much, to try to get them to upgrade. That way they can sell that interior room to the other person.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think there's a chance they may have called 10 or 15 people prior to that.
They will keep
to find someone who wants to pay a few bucks to upgrade. Now there's the upgrade fairy who will call to see if you want to spend a few bucks, and then there's a different upgrade fairy that will just call to upgrade you to because maybe you have 3 people in a cabin that can actually hold 4, and they have a group of 4 that wants to go, and they can charge a lot more. So they'll put you in another cabin that those people wouldn't pay for to get the extra ones in that would pay for it.
So there's usually something behind upgrading. You know, they don't just randomly upgrade. They have those upgraded rooms available that no one's booking for some reason. And, you know, spa cabins, sometimes they sell out really fast. Sometimes it may be a cruise and there's not as many spa people on it, you know, but a lot of people are wanting like an interior or just a regular balcony or whatever the case is.
And one time I did read something.
It's random from cruise to cruise.
I read something that said it'll usually happen to folks that only have 1 or 2 or a couple of cruises versus folks that have cruised many times, because they're trying to get them excited and maybe they'll end up booking some more cruises out of the deal. So that's just a rumor. I can't prove it. It's just what I've heard. So there you go, Dana. Reggie and her man said it's Reggie and Man's talking about NCL. After Platinum, there's Platinum Plus and Ambassador. You know what? That's a ripoff. You're Platinum and then you're Platinum Plus. Like, why couldn't they go like Platinum to something else, like to white gold? I don't know what's about. I have no idea. I don't know about jewelry.
Platinum's better than white gold.
All right, so whatever. But, you know, Platinum to Platinum Plus, that sounds like a ripoff, to be honest with you. You go from P to PP. I mean, no one wants to go to PP. It's disgusting. Anyway, there's things that says Group Cruise is going to be a blast. So glad to hear the Horizon is a great ship from these other guys. Oh, yes. Is the Joy going to do the Mexican Riviera?
It is going to do the Mexican Riviera, but only it's very limited. It's there's just a few, and probably more when they go past, I think it's April of 2020 when they released all those dates. But right now, it's doing Alaska next summer through the summer. Then it's going to be moving to the Caribbean for a short time. And then we're still waiting for the rest of the dates to come out.
There you go. There you go. Maria's here. What's up from Massachusetts? Elastic Cruise. All right, we'll get working on that. Pyro Kayaker, great question. When my wife and I become Platinum, can older children, 18 and 20, not yet Platinum, early book with us?
Only if they are booked in the cabin. Have a room and you're going to have a room, book you. Who is that book?
That's for Pyro Kayaker.
I was like, okay.
Just go with PK.
You or your wife. Book one of you in one cabin and one of you in the other cabin that are platinum each, and then put a child in each cabin with you. Then when you get on board, the kids just go in their cabin, you go on yours. You can go to guest services and get a different sail and sign card. They'll just give you a plain blue one, but it will open the other door, so they'll have access to the other cabin.
There you go.
So, but yeah, and then they can board with you. That's a way that they would be able to board with you. Otherwise, if they're adults, they will not be able to board with you if they're in a separate cabin.
There you go. Chucky says, speaking of cruise insurance, my brother-in-law fell flat on his forehead in the Red Frog pub.
Oh my
The
God.
pre-existing condition was Thirsty Frog Red. But too many of them. It was awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for that, Chucky. We appreciate that. And I'll tell you what, and if you do go on a ship, make sure you try that Thirsty Frog beer, because, are you all right?
I'm just trying to get moved.
Do you need a minute?
No.
What's happening over here?
I'm just moving over here. We have our dog came in here before, and she kind of got under our feet here.
She's a big one. All right. I just want to make sure you're okay. I thought you're having some kind of a spastic moment or something like that.
She's just moving.
Yes, Chucky. So the Thirsty Frog, delicious. I love the Thirsty Frog beer from the Red Frog Pub. And a lot of the ships, even ships that don't have the Red Frog Pub, have the Thirsty Frog. When we were on the Splendor, they had Thirsty Frog on the ship, and they don't have any Red Frog Pub, so that's kind of cool. Let's see. Yes, Chucky said it was hilarious. Stacy G's digging that. Can a person celebrate a birthday on a cruise even if their birthday is 2 months away? I'm turning the big 50 and want to celebrate on my cruise.
You sure can.
Yes, you can.
It depends on as far as what do you want to do to celebrate it. You can celebrate all you want. If you want them to sing happy birthday to you in the dining room, all you have to do is tell them that it is your birthday or on what day you want that or what day you want a cake in there, and you can order a cake.
Didn't they sing happy birthday to one of us?
You.
They sang,
oh my God, it was so funny on.
Have we not talked about this?
That was not our last cruise. The one before on the Magic. So it was like the next to last night or last night.
Yeah, we're deep into the cruise.
We are all ready to get up and almost ready to go. And we're ready to order dessert. And
that was with your sister and your mom on the cruise.
All of a sudden they come up and bringing this little piece of, or
some little cupcake or cake or something with a candle in
it. And they start singing happy birthday to Jamie. And we're kind of just looking, we're like wondering what's going on. And then all of a sudden he gets this look on his face and we all just start cracking up.
Yeah, because I hate that. There's nothing I hate more than when people come over and sing happy birthday.
I don't think they never realized that it was
they might have had it wrong or something.
I wonder if it was, we always wonder, was it somebody else, another table that was supposed to get it? And
or maybe somebody's playing a gag on me. I don't know.
And he hates that more than anything. He hates someone singing happy birthday to him and being like that center of attention thing.
Not a fan.
And so it was so funny because he would never let us ever do that at a restaurant in the past. So it was kind of funny that happened to him.
That was hysterical.
Yes, but you sure can.
Yeah,
Whatever
Nancy.
day you want to celebrate, you let someone know. And
Amy Rogers said if you get black level status on MSC, you will get priority boarding on embarkation day. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. We're only gold on MSC, although we're platinum on Carnival, but whatever. I'm sure we'll survive.
Maybe
first world problems, huh?
Maybe they'll be like a black status by the time we cruise on them because we'll have a few more cruises under our belt. So
nice. Pyro Kayaker says gold, platinum, plutonium, and uranium. That's awesome. Hey, as long as it's not Uranus. See it? Yeah. Uranus. How funny is that? Oh my gosh. Love butt humor. Annie, Alaska, born and raised in Alaska, I was given that nickname when I was running a whale watch tour in Juneau. That is awesome. How long ago was that? Didn't we do a whale watching tour?
We did.
Annie, we did a whale watching tour in Juneau like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Year and a half ago. So maybe that was you who was guiding the tour. If you was, you did a great job.
Ours was what? Dolphin jet tours, dolphin boat tours.
Dolphin jet tours.
Jet boats.
Bondi, yeah. So if one person in the cabin is platinum, everyone else in the cabin can board early because you're all hooked up together.
Right.
So they will extend that courtesy that everyone in the cabin can go get on the ship at the same time.
And that's whether they're kids or adults.
Yes. So you can take advantage of that deal, but don't tell me you heard that here, okay? I mean, keep it on the down low. Shh. But yeah, you can mix and mingle that a little bit. Good day to Martin from sunny Queensland. What's up, Martin? Glad to have you here, buddy. Hey, mate. Jen says, don't forget to like Jen, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to do this more often. Hey, everybody. We only have 15 thumbs up right now. There's 40-something people watching. Can everybody give us a quick thumbs up and show us that you're out there? Last time someone did a thumbs down, I think, one of them got removed, and I was like, what the? So I forgot we're supposed to do that kind of stuff. I apologize. We're not really good at self-promotion. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. So thank you very much, Jen, for reminding me. Isaac, do you know do you know why you have to wait on the ship till you get on the ship to find out what day you have the chef's table? That's from Ice Tick. Excellent question.
That is a good question. And you know what? I am not really sure of that, but that's a question I'm going to find out and get back with you on next Monday night, because we are booked on the chef's table on our dream cruise at the chef's table in October, and we got the confirmation, but it didn't say what day either, and I was kind of wondering that myself, and I was actually getting ready to.
Now, Sharon swears that we're going to be able to do some video, some recording from the chef's table, so that we can come back and show you guys some stuff. You can record
in the galley, from what I've been told, with the chef's table. On the behind the scenes tour, behind the fun tour, you can't record because it's not necessarily the galley, but since you go up into the bridge and everything,
sure.
You
but
can't
those are two totally different deals. I mean, one of them is a nice dinner, and one of them is an entire tour of the ship. So I get that, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if Sharon will let me invest in some of those secret spy glasses that you can wear with a little camera in them, right here.
But we're gonna be
see if I can record something
as we can of it.
Until they tell us to turn that thing off. Or until they put some really good food in front of me and I put that camera down and say, screw it, I'm eating. So that's the deal. So, and honest, I mean, in all seriousness, they're probably just waiting until they can find out the schedule, when the chef's available, who's, make sure who's there, who's sick one day, what specials they're going to have so the chef can set those things up, all that kind of crazy stuff probably goes into it. Martin said, just got back from the travel agent with the tickets for the trip. We leave the Gold Coast at 7:30 a.m. Friday morning. Yes.
All right.
Everyone, Martin is coming to the US of A, so let's welcome him when he gets here. Put your welcome Martin banners out in front of your house and your front porch and all that stuff. We're excited about that, Martin, and we hope to hear great things about your trip here.
Can't wait to hear.
You're coming here for like a couple weeks and then getting on a cruise or something. That's fantastic. Annie Alaska said, question, I haven't cruised on Carnival in 14 years because the last cruise was our worst one ever. We usually cruise Celebrity, RCI, or Princess. Would you recommend we try Carnival again? We definitely would, but I think we'd have to find out what you didn't like about Carnival, and maybe we could tell you if it was more of a one-off or it's just not your cup of tea.
What ship did you cruise when you cruised on Carnival?
Yes.
And also, we might suggest maybe one of the newer ships.
For sure.
But what didn't you like, and what ship was it?
Yes. Oh, and thank you guys for the thumbs up. We sure appreciate that. Very cool.
Yes,
Very cool. You bumped us up a little. Thank you so much. Reggie, I'm glad I cracked you up. I appreciate that. Does Royal Caribbean have self-debarkation? That's a good question.
That is a good question. I want to say I think they do, because I thought I heard on a Royal Caribbean travel agent site, I thought I heard them talking about debarkations, getting off the ship, carrying their own luggage, but I really can't.
You can't.
Don't hold me to it. But you know what, David? If you want, I can find out.
There you go. John, make a note. Find out Royal Caribbean.
I'll find out after this, and I will post it on Sharonatsea Cruise Crew.
There you go. And Martin says they're getting into the whale watching season down there, and I'll show you. They're migrating south past the Gold Coast. Very nice, very nice. And he's going to be cruising on the Splendor in 25 days. So there you have it.
All right.
And there's a few folks answering. Carla Miller coming in with an answer. Yes, Royal Caribbean has self-assist.
Oh, great. Okay.
All right, so listen. So we are gearing up. We are counting down the days. How many days till our dream vacation?
68.
68. We're almost within 2 months. And I will tell you what, the funniest thing, we have been, we're just now starting to kind of finalize a few things. We're finalizing some flight plans to New Orleans. We're finalizing some hotel. Tell everybody what you've been going through for the last day and a half, 2 days.
A couple of weeks ago how we've been so busy and planning cruises and everything that we kind of put booking our airfare on the back seat for this upcoming cruise in October, which we usually book several months in advance, and we didn't. And it used to be a little less expensive flying into New Orleans from Phoenix. Well, come to find out that it's a lot more expensive now. It's actually more than we could fly to Florida cheaper than flying to New Orleans.
And that's crazy, just crazy.
So anyway, so we've been going back and forth, trying to figure out our airfare. Then some of the flights were less if we flew in late at night, but we want to see New Orleans a little bit, kind of the night before. So anyways, we decided to book. We're flying in late the night before our cruise. We're going to stay at a hotel closer to the airport and just go to the cruise port early in the morning. Then after the cruise, we're going to stay an extra night post-cruise down in the French Quarter and party it up in the French Quarter the night after the cruise, and then fly home the following day.
So total switcheroo. Our original plan was to get in there early and party and then get on the ship. But I'll tell you what, that just goes to show for anybody out there that's booking the cruise to, look at all your different options, days to fly. One thing I do like staying local, like when we get off the ship, it's nice to then stay at a hotel. And the biggest reason is because of flying and getting your bag packed and getting ready to get on a plane. It's such a bummer to get off the ship and immediately have to go to the airport, usually wait forever for a flight. And it's so easy to just throw all your junk in your bag while you're on the ship late at night on the last day, then get off and go to a hotel and kind of take some time, reorganize everything, repack, and get ready for a long flight the next day.
Repack,
well, we reorganize. Sometimes you move my underwear from one suitcase to the other. That's handy.
Oh my gosh. So anyways, that's how we're going to do it. It saved us quite a bit of money. It actually, flying home Monday was probably about almost half of what it was flying home Sunday from our cruise. So,
yes. So what's the total? We saved about so just to show you that we are budget oriented. I'm sorry, what?
By doing this whole process.
For a second, I thought she said 600.
I did. We saved about $600. Yeah, and that includes an extra hotel night.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So that is super. So, but here's the struggle, and the struggle is real. All right. Football season is going to be in full bore. Yeah. When we get on the ship, it's going to be Sunday. I know I can go find a TV and watch a football game. But then the day we get off, instead of flying home and watching the game that I record, I need to get off the ship and go find a sports bar in New Orleans. And so I will be doing heavy research on where to get the best food, drink, and watch a game. So if anyone out there is familiar at all with the French Quarter, New Orleans, that area in general, anything right in the French Quarter, we're going to be staying. Where are we staying at? Hampton Inn, downtown French Quarter. And if there's any place around there, I can go watch a football game, have some drinks and some good food, local cuisine or anything good. Please let me know. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we've been there before, but we never went to a sports bar or anything. We just kind of wandered around and watched all the fun chaos at night and that type of thing. So
there you go. Let's see. I got a couple of comments going on here. Cruising through life with Cindy Huber. Cindy Huber, what is up? I have not seen Cindy here yet. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, my favorite.
Are you cheersing?
I am. Cheers.
Cindy Huber just got a cheers.
Speaking of cheers, Jamie's cheers video will be posted on Wednesday.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
We have been recommitting. I have overcommitted and underdelivered.
Finally completed it.
It is done. It's virtually at the last wrap up of final edit. And it's good to go. I'll tell you what, it is not easy sometimes making one of these videos, and that's all I'm going to say. And the free time is tough to come by. So there you have it. Let's see. So welcome, Cindy Huber. Sharon raises her glass to you. Annie, I know on Dolphin Jet Tours, that's the company I worked for. I wasn't there when you were. My last season was 1999.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's fantastic.
We had a great tour with them.
Yeah, so they were awesome, and we saw some whales.
We did.
Kathy Bird, what's up, Kathy? Said, so much to do in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. I know there is, Kathy, but where can I watch a football game with my family? Now, it's going to be the daytime, so I'm not really worried. But, we will be traveling with a 13 and 3/4-year-old. And, he's probably seen a lot in his life. But New Orleans, there's a lot of crazy stuff.
He's probably going to see a lot more.
Wow. Martin says they're going to Kansas City for a model railway convention, then on to Vegas, and then Eli in northern Nevada. After that to LA and onto the cruise. Martin, that's amazing. The fact that you planned all these little trips to different spots here and you live in Australia is unbelievable. Yeah. So I hope you have a blast.
Sounds amazing.
Yes. Nurse Nancy said that sounds like a great plan. Something to look forward to after your cruise to check out New Orleans.
Yeah.
We are kind of excited about it. Although we sure are hoping that our hotel arrangements the night that we get in work out well for us. Where did we book the night we got in?
Where did we book? We looked at so many, and there
did
is
we do Hampton Inn?
no.
Like
It's a La Quinta Inn or something.
La Quinta?
I think that's the one we went. By the airport, there was hardly any hotels except for.
Well, listen. I mean, we usually we're big fans of Embassy Suites, and we're big fans of Hampton Inn.
We like the Hilton chain.
We do like that, but not all the Hilton chain.
The points.
We like the fact we like the breakfast.
Yeah.
We always stay somewhere where there's a breakfast included. That's a big deal for us. And they have to have a waffle maker because that is Matthew's go-to move.
I know. We always look.
This
is funny. We look at the pictures on TripAdvisor of the hotels and when they have the breakfast, and we will look at all the pictures and start zooming in on the countertops and things to see if they have a waffle maker.
Yes.
That's pretty sad.
That is sad, but that's what we do. So that's how it's got to be. So yes, and of course Embassy Suites. I mean, come on, they have that cocktail, during the week and at night they have the free cocktail party with some snacks. They got a real nice breakfast in the morning. I mean, how can you beat that? You go to that free cocktail deal and throw the guy at the bar a couple bucks, and you are living life for at least an hour. It's an hour, it's 2 hours,
2 hours,
hour and a half or something. So it's fantastic. So Ralph Field said, must admit, I asked John Hill to do something special for Lisa's son and his wife. They're on the Triumph. Never sail Carnival on 5th anniversary. John had the staff saying happy anniversary at dinner. See that? John Hill, he comes through in the clutch. That's why I wear his shirt. John Hill, we speak your name.
He does. He does so much. I don't know how he remembers.
Oh my God.
To do as much as
oh my God, Martin staying on the Queen Mary after the cruise.
Oh,
and before the 14-hour flight back to Australia.
Oh.
Dude, the Queen Mary, Martin.
Don't let the ghost get you.
Dude, it's haunted. I can't
Did you
believe
know it's haunted?
I don't know if I'm sorry you didn't talk to us first. That ship is haunted, dude.
It'll be fun.
Careful, man.
It'll be
careful.
fun.
Whatever you do, don't go to sleep. And don't stay in cabin 199. Bad things have happened there. Let's see. Ralph said they were moved. Hold on, what's he referring to? They were moved. Who was moved? What did I miss? I missed something from Ralph. That's okay. We'll get back to it.
Moved? You mean your room on the cruise?
Oh, they were moved. Like they're emotionally moved.
Oh.
Okay. I'm assuming it's emotional.
Yeah, he's referring to that comment.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know me, Ralph.
Yeah.
I'm not. Sometimes I'm a goofball. Cruising through life with Cindy. I'm just gonna say Cindy, because I'll say that every time. It'll get so annoying. Check with EECC Travels. They know where to go. They did a video on a sports bar there, and it's amazing. All right. Hey, that is awesome.
Yeah, they are. They live in Louisiana.
Are they? We got to touch base with those guys. They look like a great couple. They're not. Listen, I can only assume that Cindy is a vlogger. I mean, who else would call themselves cruising through life with Cindy? So I can only imagine she either likes to cruise or she rides a motorcycle. So I'm going to assume it's cruising, and we'll check her out. And EECC Travels is another fun blogger team that's out there. So they're cool too. Also, I don't know, we haven't seen our friends from La Lido Loca tonight, but they are always fun. And I'm not going to say too much, but just keep your eyes peeled for something special. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to leave it at that. Martin, the Queen Mary's haunted. Oh, yeah. The Queen Mary's haunted, but the ghosts are really cool if you drink with them. That's excellent, Chucky. That's a great point. So that's fantastic. They are drunks on that ship. Kim D, awesome. Looking forward to Cheers video. Oh, yes, I know. Acme Oyster Bar in the Quarter. Great food. Thank you, Donna. What's up, Donna?
Hi,
See,
Donna.
we just had to talk about New Orleans, and we got Donna to come out and throw a comment out there.
He was just talking about having oysters.
Oh, my God. The one place that I did see is called All American Sports or something like that out there, because I'm researching already. And I saw they had an ad for $3 for a half a dozen oysters on the half shell. I'm like, oh my God, I will drop $20 on these oysters and eat until my heart's content. You give me a cold beer and oysters with a little horseradish thing, and I am loving life. And then I saw that it's only Monday through Friday happy hour. We're going to be there on Sunday.
Well.
So
You'll find some oysters somewhere, I'm sure.
That is a bummer. But thank you for the heads up. Acme Oyster Bar. I'm all over that.
Check that out.
Nancy said, I agree, Donna. I thought the place was amazing, but I don't think they'll have the game playing. Not sure. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We shall see. Last time we were worried about watching a football game, we got to the hotel and we were trying to plan on going out to find the game. And I turned on the TV and they had the football package and all the games were on. So,
so we ended up staying.
Yeah, so I just sat in bed and watched the game. It was amazing. So there you have it. Cruise Tuber. What's up, Jamie and Sharon? It's Tony in disguise. Are you what? Tony?
Okay,
Tony, you're being secret.
That's your other name. I remember seeing that.
I thought a cruise tube was when a guy wore like a half shirt, like a tube top, a cruise tube. And is that why you call yourself the cruise tuber? Because you're always wearing that half shirt deal? I should have known. You're so sneaky. What's going on, Tony? Nice to see you out there. Thanks for joining us incognito tonight. Life with Lola says hello. Jimmy Sharon, thanks for the Facebook ad. My cruise on the breeze is next weekend. I'll be rewatching your vlog this week. I'm so excited now. Oh my God, definitely. Yes, yeah. It's going to be fantastic. What's the one thing Lolo has to do on the breeze next week?
The breeze. One thing.
Come on, what's it going to be? Is there something just amazing?
I like they have my favorite drink of that.
What's
Go to the lobby bar there. The lobby bar the decor there is really beautiful. They have all these things up hanging down.
Oh, they have all those lights that come down and everything.
It still has the glass elevators.
And the glass elevators go all the way up.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of that the decor there.
Yeah, go to that bar. Another thing is what else?
Hold on, the breeze has the sports deck.
Yeah.
Make sure you go up on the sports deck and check that out. There's a lot of fun stuff going on up there.
There's a lot of stuff on the breeze. I'm thinking of all these things that are almost related to kids because when we went on the breeze, Matthew was a little younger, and we went on the first time on the breeze. He was really young, so we spent a lot of times in the kids area back then. So.
For sure. So make sure you do that and check out the Waterworks because that's going to be great.
It has a thrill theater, which is. It's fun for adults too, kind of. They show different movies in there.
Oh yeah, go do that. It's like a little 3D deal. You wear the 3D glasses and you go in there and it's fun. You know, the chairs move and bump around and everything. And then you might get sprayed with a little bit of a mist in the face, so that's kind of fun. And they'll have some cool stuff there too. They have like
cartoon ones, but they have other ones for adults too.
Yes, and otherwise, just everything else is great. You anticipate great service and an amazing time. So have fun there. We're very jealous. There you have it. Let's see. A couple folks are saying hi to the Loca fam. Very nice. Tony, where is Jenny? Is Jenny undercover too? What is her undercover name? We need to know that. Let's see. Martin's booked in cabin 1313. Oh my God, 1313. Unlucky 13. Martin, you're in big trouble, man. Janet, good night. Oh, Janet, we're sorry. Sorry you have a little bit of a headache. Go to bed, get a good sleep, and we will see you back here soon. And we'll be chatting again shortly.
Thanks for stopping in.
Jenny's within earshot, but is working on something on her computer. Excellent. She's probably doing a little homework, something like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, Cindy Huber. It looks like Cindy said, haha, it is cruising. So it's not motorcycle riding. I knew it was a 50-50. So there you have it. Daniel Donnelly, what's up, Daniel? I noticed on quite a few cruises that you stay in cabin 10282. Wow. You are paying a lot of attention, dude. Very nice. Is there any reason you've stayed in that same cabin on different ships, or just a coincidence? Well, there is a reason for it, and Sharon's going to tell you why.
Okay. I don't know what the first cruise was on that. Probably the Magic. I don't know. Anyways, we booked that. We like rooms if we're not staying in the aft, looking out at the aft at the wake. We like.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Did you say if we're not in the aft, looking at the aft?
No. So we like it. Jamie's favorite room is the aft of the
I'm
ship.
a big fan of the aft.
Watch it, so you can see everything.
Some might say I'm an aft man. Let's just leave it at that.
I like that too, but we also like being close to where the Lido deck is out of convenience. So if you're on the Lido deck or on where you can go out to the pool, go get food, whatever. And so we like going in those doors, we like taking the little secret door. When you go on those doors, instead of walking up by the elevators and around,
that's
you
a
can
hike.
actually go. There's a little door right when you walk in, and you can take that door. And
Secret
A
door.
lot of people don't know about it, but look for the door.
Mhm.
And we like having a room right there. The reason beginning was when Matthew started coming back to the cabin alone at night from the kids club. When he was kind of on his own, they would let him out of camp on his own.
Mhm.
So
we would let him
Yeah.
leave camp on
we
his own.
wanted to
I should
have
say.
a location that we know he would be able to find the room really easy to find. So that's kind of what started it. And then we just kind of, every time we go on that class of ships, we like, we just stay in that same room.
Deck 10 is the Lido deck. So we love it because you're just a short elevator ride down to the lobby. And we like being up high in the ship. So we do enjoy that. It's quiet because there's not really anything particularly above you. And like Sharon said, the biggest thing is just the location. Barely any foot traffic. There's two cabins really where anyone's going to walk back and forth. So it's super quiet. And again, there's a secret door right as you walk off the Lido deck into where the cabins are. The door slides open. You make a sharp left, and boom, you're there. So the location is great.
And a couple times, I think, on the Magic. I was going to say the Dream, but the Dream we're actually in the aft.
I'm 30 seconds because on the ship that has deck 10-282, I'm 30 seconds away from the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar.
Yes.
I'm 40 seconds away from the Blue Iguana Burrito Bar. I'm 50 seconds away from Guy's Burger, and I am approximately 1 minute away from the Mongolian Walk.
Recently I just changed our room on the Horizon for January. When we booked it, it was really expensive because we booked it not when they first came out. And so we were on deck 7 in the aft area of the ship. And just recently there was a price drop on our cruise, and we were able to save some money and move up to deck 10, but the room, the 10-282 was gone. So we're staying I think 2 rooms down from that. So we moved our room up there.
But Daniel, you get the most, what's the term I'm looking for? The most paying attention person
crazy.
out there. That's fantastic. You noticed that. And yes, you do that on purpose. So there you have it. You caught us in one of our secrets. Yeah. Kim D says Drury Inn and Suites. Drury Inn and Suites is an awesome hotel chain. Awesome breakfast, food in the evening, 3 cocktails per person over 21. What? Popcorn and a fountain soda?
Wow.
Until 10? How do I not know about this?
Is that in New Orleans?
Kim. I think Kim has stock in this place and she's pumping it up. But we're going to check that out immediately upon getting off of here and see if we need to change things up a little bit.
We'll check it out. I know we always just go to Hilton right away and look on there for a Hilton chain. Because we get the points,
Well, we like the points, so that always helps out. I mean, that's one of the, one way you can help yourself is to stay with the same place and earn points and get some discounts, whether it's flying and all that. So that's always good. And to be honest, I mean, our biggest scare these days, it's a gross topic, but it's out there, bed bugs. Yeah. Everywhere we look, every time we look on TripAdvisor, we love to look at the traveler photos, and we read usually the last 2 months worth of reviews, because that gives us kind of the most current, information on people that are staying there. And I'll tell you what, we constantly are finding pictures that people are putting. It's like people go in there looking for something wrong, and they find it. And bed bugs is the scariest thing, because man, God forbid you stay at a hotel with a few bed bugs, and they get on you, they get on your luggage, you take it on the ship, they get on the ship. I mean, forget about it. I don't want to cause an epidemic of bed bugs or something like that. And then you bring them home because they're in your luggage, and then forget it. You're in trouble.
Yeah, so that's why I don't know. A lot of times we do stay at a chain too. That's another reason. I feel not that they can't have bed bugs as well, but I just feel a little safer sometimes doing that.
Well, I'm going to check out the Drury Suites thanks to Kim D and see, because all those things you're talking about are great. Because 3 cocktails per person, that means I get 5 and Sharon gets 1. I mean, that's quick math. I'm just throwing it together, but I think I'm right on point with that. Check out Mother's Restaurant. That's awesome.
Check that out.
Let's see. Reggie Man says hi to Cruise Tuber, Team Tony, #Team Tony. There you go. D Walker's in the house. Hello, D. Donna said, I used to live in New Orleans. Since you love oysters, get the grilled oysters. Amazing. Are you sure they're okay? Because I'm a slurper. I mean, I love to do a little bit. Take that oyster with that runny, gross-looking oyster in the half shell, and squeeze a little lemon on there, and put a little dollop of some horseradish. Just suck that thing in there. Love it.
I will not be eating oysters.
That is fantastic. So let's see. Cruise Tuber. I'm sorry, I got to use your code name. Says, you been in my closet, Jamie? Well, I'm not going to say I have, and I'm not going to say I haven't. But let's just say there's a lot of let's just say there's a lot of skeletons in there, and we'll leave it at that. Ann said, we're booked on Homewood Suites for a trip to San Diego and cruise out of Long Beach. Found out after the booking that they have free happy hour. Bonus. Nice. Maybe we need to, you know what? Thank you guys, because we've been doing the same thing for a while, and we get a little comfortable.
Well, Homewood Suites is Hilton. That's a Hilton.
Well, but so they have the happy hour then too?
Yeah, they do.
Because I thought only Embassy Suites had that.
No, they do.
So maybe you're holding out on me.
Most of them, I think they do. They actually have, they grill things too, I think on, is it Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday? They grill burgers, or they have food too that they make for you.
Really?
Yeah.
At Homewood Suites? They make burgers? Well, you're not taking me there?
Not everyone makes burgers. I'm just saying they do things like that, you know. I remember having a burger at one before. I'm not saying they all do.
Man, oh man. Desi Wagner says, at D Walker, every time I see your name, I think I have a double. My maiden name is Walker. Cruise Tuber, it says, are we ready to announce Sharon at Sea and La Lido Loca on the MSCC side in September?
Oh,
are you inviting us? Because if you're buying, I'm flying, baby.
No, but we might be able to pull that off.
Hold on, September? Which September?
Oh, wait, this September?
Not this September. There's no way he's talking about this September.
I forgot what month.
That's a month and a half away. You're crazy.
Well, they do have some pretty good things.
Well, I don't know, but those guys are really good with like their video and stuff like that, like green screen and all that. So I'm pretty sure we could just, I think we could just, get together and do like a whole video thing. It'll look like we're on the MSC. Yeah. Nobody will know the difference. It'll be cool.
We got a green screen. We haven't used it.
We did. We got it, and then we realized we have to iron it. We're like,
we'll
how are we
talk
going to do
about
that?
You have to tell us when you're thinking.
Yes.
We have a cruise October. So we're leaving the 7th, the 6th actually. We're leaving.
There you go.
So it couldn't be. It had to be the beginning of September.
Cindy Huber's got a thing. I still haven't booked parking for Port Canaveral. Let's see. Any hotel advice? Hold on. I still haven't booked parking for Port Canaveral. Parking paid for the ROTD. I don't know. It might be a little spelling error. I'm not sure. But hey, she says any hotel advice. What hotel did we really like in Port Canaveral?
If you want to stay closer to the airport or down closer to the port. By the airport, we stayed at in Orlando.
Well, I think she said near Port Canaveral.
Okay.
So where did we stay there?
We stayed at the time we went down to the port, we stayed at the Country Inn and Suites. We really liked that. It had breakfast. It was one of the closest, besides the Radisson. And
the Country Inn.
I know. And then there was a Residence Inn down there, a Country or a Radisson. Really close, and those were like the 3 closest, I think.
Well, the Country Inn was awesome. We stayed right there.
The Radisson is really good too. It gets really great reviews as well. It's right there. Mm-hmm. They have a really neat pool. It's a little bit of a dated hotel, but the pool is awesome at the Radisson. The Country Inn and Suites was really comfortable. The beds were comfortable, and it was a great place. Reasonable.
Yes, and if you're depending on, are you flying there or are you driving there? I'm assuming you're driving there, but if you're flying, we recommend renting a car and dropping it off right down by the port. There's a place right where you can do that, and it's super easy with all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
it's usually cheaper to rent a car for a day or two versus just paying to get to the port from the airport in Orlando.
And Desi Wagner is a big fan. You know what, Tony? Let's start a GoFundMe page for that MSC deal. If you can make that happen, we're on board with it.
Yeah.
Annie Alaska is booked on the Serenity of the Sea for Christmas and New Year's. Only 144 more days. That is nice. Is that a back-to-back that you're doing, or is that just it's just gonna, like, the cruise will cover Christmas and then New Year's, or are you going for both weeks?
That's somebody else that's going on a Christmas and New Year's cruise.
I'm jealous. Let's see. Oh, cruising. Cindy said Cindy will take a motorcycle ride to the ship. What's the best? Chuck said, what's the best place to party all night the night before cruising in Orlando? Dude, you got me, because usually I'm in bed by about 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, when the times we've been to Orlando, we really haven't had any late nights out. We've stayed in Orlando closer to the airport before, which there wasn't really much going on there. And then we stayed down by the port. I would say if you're down by the port, go to what's that beach? The beach area down there.
Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach area.
Oh yeah.
Head down to Cocoa Beach.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
It's a big beach party town, and that is just a little ways down from
probably about
from the
10-minute drive down from the port area.
Yeah, I mean the main strip kind of turns into Cocoa Beach as you drive through there, and then you're gonna find lots of stuff.
There's a lot of
bars,
hotels down there
shopping,
too.
partying, all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of fun night stuff. You can kind of walk around there and things. Yeah.
What was the room number on the Breeze, or about that number? Been on the Breeze. Going on the Breeze in 3 months for 14-day journey cruise. Oh, that is from Cindy. What room is it on? That we see on the? Was that the 10282?
Yeah.
10282. It's one of our favorite cabins. Chucky's on the aft balcony on the Breeze in February. We've always been an aft man as well. Very nice. Marky Mark said we purchased some packing cubes. Do you have a video on how to pack? Are you kidding me, Mark?
I have a lot of packing
Dude,
videos.
you're teasing right now, right? You gotta click on the channel, look through the videos, and there are a buttload of
just
packing
about
videos.
every cruise that's on there. It starts with a packing video before.
Yes.
I probably should link all the packing videos together, but I haven't done that.
Linkage. That's what you need to
but
do.
Yeah,
That's a
look,
good idea.
there's one for if you're flying to the port. Some of them we have driving to the port, pre-cruise hotel stay, flying right to the port. There's each cruise has a little different twist to it on the packing.
Great question from Annie. How is the motion of the ocean up that high on the ship?
You know what? People say that they feel more movement up there, and you probably can at times, but we really never do. I can't say we ever feel crazy motion. Now, we've been out by the pool when it's been really crazy and the pool water's going like this. We have had that, but when we've been in our cabin, we've never really felt motion.
I mean, if there's enough motion to really feel it, then most places on the ship, you're going to be feeling it as well.
Yeah.
And we have our friend Marty. Hi, Marty. I don't know if you're out there, if you're going to watch this, but hey, Marty. She was very hesitant about going anywhere that wasn't kind of lower and more mid-ship because they were a little bit afraid of seasickness, and then they finally ventured out a little bit and went a little higher. And I mean, for our money, I like to be as high as possible. And I'll tell you what, if that ship happens to sink, then I will be on my balcony as it goes down.
You have a little longer to figure your way up.
And right before it goes under, I will just leap. And I feel pretty good about my survival chances. I give myself 10 to 15%, and that's a high number. So that's one of the reasons why we like to go so high.
Yeah.
And there you have it. And I feel like we get a great view when we get into port. I feel like we can really see far, miles away, and really get a great idea of the landscape of the land and what the area is.
If you're going to try it on a good time of year. Don't go during hurricane season or an off time when, it might be a little.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a little iffy and you're
already
concerned about seasickness, maybe not a great move. But we don't think there's much of a difference. And Sharon is susceptible to getting a little queasy on occasion.
I've been seasick maybe 2-3 times, I think, in all my cruises.
Desi Wagner's going to sleep. Good night, Desi. Thanks for joining us. Reggie and her man, good night. Nancy's commenting that Daniel is very observant. Excellent.
Yes.
Bianca says, have you ever tried the Faster to the Fun? We have not, and luckily, because we don't have to, being that we are platinum, so we get on. But
they started it after we were already platinum, so
we have cruised with others who have used Faster to the Fun, and they love it.
They do.
They love the whole thing of being able to board earlier. I mean, I'll tell you what, if I can, maybe it's not a big deal, but just getting on the ship an extra hour and a half to 2 hours before someone who can't get on until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, it's fantastic. When you can get on that ship and there's no one there, and you have the whole run of it for an hour, while people are getting on board. Yeah, you can go right to get food. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Too is being able to go to guest services if you need to without waiting in the long line. That's a big perk.
Faster to the Fun gets priority guest service VIP line. And so there's nothing better.
That's probably just as good as getting on the ship early.
Yes. There's nothing better than walking to guest services. And there's like 25 or 30 people in line. And then there's like the Diamond Platinum Faster to the Fun VIP line. And there's only like 2 people. And you get in that line and everybody gives you the nastiest look, and they'll be so pissed off at you because you're basically allowed to cut in front of them. So you'll enjoy the heck out of that. Kim said, I believe there's a jury in New Orleans. Jury is my favorite chain. Then Hampton Inn, jury headquarters in St. Louis, so big in my area. The food in the evening is called Kickstarters. I am a fan of Kickstarting.
Okay.
I will eat the Kickstarter while singing "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue at the same time.
Oh,
That's
we'll
how
see
much I
about
like
that.
Kickstarting.
Jamie
Yes,
does like to sing.
Cruise Tuber. He's all over that. We can do it. I think he's saying that about the GoFundMe. We're in business there.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun.
Cindy was saying, sorry, the grandkids are jumping on her while trying to type. We know how that is.
Yeah.
There you have it. No driving for Cindy. So there you have it. We're looking at the 22nd. Oh, this is from Tony. We're looking to 22nd. That'd be tight for you guys with your cruise on the 7th. The prices are pretty low though. So hold on. So you're talking about this month, this September?
No, not this month.
You talking about this September?
Yeah.
Because yeah. Oh no, I can't. Are you kidding me? Can you come? Maybe. I mean, I could maybe fake an illness or something.
I'll be looking at it tonight after we get off here.
No, there's no way I can go in September. Just stop it. You're crazy. You're both crazy. You crazy. Let's see. Warn anyone in the Kansas City and Las Vegas area, I'll have a car rental. Oh, that's Martin. The car layout is back to front and everyone drives on the wrong side of the road. Oh yeah. Be careful if Martin's going to be on the road, guys. Yeah. They drive on the wrong side and I'm sure the steering wheel's on the wrong side. So he's going to be way messed up. Annie's doing a 12 night, not a back-to-back, but a 12 night cruise.
Okay. Sounds fun.
You are welcome, Cindy. Susan Jackson's here. What's up, Susan? Annie said, I really liked your packing for debarkation. That was really different and helpful. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, because that's a nightmare, man. Packing for debark. I am so lucky to have Sharon because she packs and I just sit around doing nothing.
Yeah, we didn't
it's been that way.
I think that was the one time we didn't do much of a packing video. We got really rushed at the end, and then we thought about that. We're like, hey, let's do a debarkation one. Nobody packs at the end, and that is kind of a process of how you repack your dirty and your clean.
And I was exhausted / maybe a little buzzed.
I think you were asleep.
And I'm laying in bed, and Sharon's like, you get this and push this thing to me and hold this. And I was just like, leave me alone because I can't stand the packing. And the fun thing is, she knows I'm not allowed to pack because I'll screw everything up. So
we kind of pack some of our things together and things, and so it's easier to have one person do the organizing.
Hi, Jenny B Show.
Hi, Jenny.
What is going? These guys are like undercover.
You're in disguise tonight.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about these guys. Who knows who else they could be? They could be like 5 or 6 different people in here. Just a lot of shenanigans going on there. Lalito look. I'm telling you right now, a lot of shenanigans. Have you ever done a cove balcony? No, we have not.
I have not.
And I have wanted to. And Sharon is a little, I think, concerned about being so close to the water. I'm dying to, because I would love to bring just a hook and a line. Like, I can't bring a fishing pole. I realize that because they'll tell you no. But let's say you just brought some line and maybe a hook in one bag. And then you went and got some bait, maybe some sushi or something like that. From the buffet, and then you just threw that thing out there and did a little fishing off the cove balcony. I think it could be done.
No, I like to be up higher, and that's probably why we haven't tried it yet. And then too, if the weather gets bad, they shut it down anyways, and then it's not like you have a balcony.
Yes, bad weather, they'll close the door on you.
And so I always worry, what if that happened? I wouldn't like that. So.
If you didn't already know that, so the cove balconies, they are low. And they have the potential to have a door close in front of the glass door and the glass window for safety and security and stuff like that. So just the fact that that's there, it scares me. Yeah. The fact that could happen, I get worried about that. So there you have it. Let's see. Cruise Tuber is acknowledging that Jenny B Show is there. Come on, we know you guys are sitting right next to each other on your laptops. They're like, hey, what's up? Hey,
that's like us.
Girl?
We'll be sitting around the house sometimes, or laying in bed or something. We're both on our phones.
Well, we're on our phone, or she's in the kitchen or something, and I'm sitting there watching TV, and I might want to say something to be like, have you seen this, or did you hear about this? So I'll literally text her from the other room. It's embarrassing, but I blame it on being old and lazy. So there you have it. Let's see what else we got. Love faster to the fun. Worth it to us to drop our bags at the room. Yeah. Yes, you are absolutely right about that, Tony. I'm sorry, I mean Cruise Tuber. My bad. Ice Tick's heading to bed. Ice Tick, have a great night. Thanks for being here week in and week out. We love that about you. Thank you so much for the support. It means the world to us. Let's see what else we got. They are hiding on YouTube. You know, they're sneaky. A lot of shenanigans, like I said. Do it. Team Loca Sharonatsea cruise combo. I cannot go in September. That's like a month away. You guys are crazy. Yes, this September. The beer is cold and the sea is inviting. You got that right. D Walker said, I love Sharon's hotel video. Very informative. I actually booked one that she suggested for my trip in December. Thank you very much. Which one was it? She's been doing more of those hotel videos lately, you know, trying to show that it's part of the deal. And then we try to do some TripAdvisor reviews when we can, you know, if we have a good experience, to just share something, you know, unique that others might want to know. So which one did you like? We appreciate that. Jeremy says, love the Cove. Jeremy loves the Cove balcony. Big fan of that.
You know, people do like them, though. I hear great things about. I've never heard anything negative about them. So it's just a weird thing with us. I don't like being close to the water. It kind of freaks me out. So.
Well, that's what, and Kristen says that too. We love Cove balconies. It's our favorite. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a little something different. What are you gonna do? Let's. Oh, Pamela's here. Pamela Sasser.
Hi, Pamela.
In the house. What's up, Pam? Pamela, it's about time you got here. For crying out loud, an hour and 15 minutes into the deal. You better send a note to her. So that kind of stuff is not acceptable. Let's see. Sharonatsea should be on the cruise Sharonatsea should be on Cruise Wars with Lalito Loca. Well, I've never even heard about that. I don't even know what that is. Cruise Wars. It's news to me. I don't know what it is. Annie says, my 12-year-old is always interested in Matthew's point of view of different things. You do. Annie, well, thank you very much. I'll tell you what, it's tough. Matthew's not watching this, is he?
I don't know. You know, when he was younger.
Oh my gosh! If we did this more when he was younger.
In fact, if you look back when we first started our videos, we posted one of him giving a. It was kind of weird because we thought he sounded a little. We're like, maybe I shouldn't post this. He sounds a little rude almost. But he was giving a little tour of the Lido deck and the pizza. And
he would grab the camera and do stuff.
In fact, he had our first GoPro we bought for him for his birthday. It wasn't even our GoPro. Our very first one, and he would get on the ship and do video tours and all that, like maybe 4 years ago.
What we should do is we should do the best moments of Matthew.
Yeah, now he's getting to this weird, this last year, so he's getting to this weird age where everything is embarrassing, you know, so he's worried that someone's going to see him and it's going to embarrass him. And he's kind of weird like that. So, you know, he gets involved, but just the last few weeks he's been a little
I will tell you what, there was a time, so a couple years ago, as he was just getting old enough to get on the computer and interact with other kids and all that, he did have a thing where one of the kids, I guess, searched him, and Matthew
before
Matthew, way before any of this cruising stuff, we posted a couple video.
But it wasn't this channel. I had another YouTube channel which I don't have anymore, but it was kind of just a personal one, and we posted some videos of him kind of for other family and stuff to see.
Yeah.
We didn't
he was really, I mean, we're talking like 3, 4, or 5 years
old.
Yeah,
these really funny Thomas the Train videos. So we posted those, and one time someone that he, I guess, associates with on the computer during his gaming must have seen that at some point, and he got really embarrassed by
Started busting his chops. The guy was like taking pictures and screenshots of it and posted it. It was really embarrassing. Just another kid, you know, some jerk kid. I'm not afraid to say it. If you're watching this now, that kid was a jerk, and he was mean to my son. I don't like him.
I don't think they're watching, but
so
anyways,
yes.
So anyways, he's at that embarrassing kind of early teen.
Yeah, he's 13 and a half, so most things are not cool.
And he'll ease out of that.
3 years ago, he would have been editing a video of his best, times on a cruise, and now he'll freak out if we even say anything about it.
Although he will be back next week with a video of his next giveaway. He does enjoy doing those giveaways for whatever reason. He loves doing the giveaways.
Well, he's generous.
So he will be posting his what the giveaway is and the details. All
that. So Annie, thank you very much. We're hoping another year or two he gets a little old. D Walker said Blue Lagoon Airport in Miami. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
you're a fan of that, huh?
That was a nice area we stayed in.
Oh, there you go. The Cove balcony seems like it blocks the wind a little bit more. From on the balcony, Sharon likes to be able to sit out there and just kind of get a little. And I'll tell you what, when Matthew was younger, we really enjoyed the balcony because we could actually sit outside.
To be honest, we don't use the
and let him nap or something like that.
as much now as we did several years ago.
That's right.
We ended up leaving to go do things.
Bye, Cindy. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it. Nice to talk to you.
Good night, Cindy.
There you go. And Nurse Nancy said, I so appreciate how uplifting and positive you guys are about cruising. It's one of the reasons why I love the cruising vlogs. Some guy named Cruise Tuber said, well, Kim D, stay tuned. I don't know what that means. Good night, Cindy, says Jenny B. Martin, does anyone know of a shore excursion in Alaska to see sled dogs without having to take a helicopter ride? They do. They have sled dog tours on land. Like sled dog pulling things on wheels.
No, yeah, but that's in Juneau. That's where you go up to the glacier, take the helicopter. In Skagway, in Skagway, I think they have one. I believe it's Skagway. I know one of the other ports had one where you could just go there, and there wasn't really snow or anything. I don't think at that time. Well, it depends on when you go. There wasn't snow, but it was sled dogs. Yeah.
There you have it. Okay, let's see. Oh, Pamela does say Matthew does a great job with the giveaway videos. Thank you very much. He is great on the videos, but he just doesn't do it nearly as much as we'd like him to. We try to threaten him, and that just doesn't really work for us.
We do not threaten.
Sure we do. We say there's going to be no dinner, no video games, no computer. Stacy Waldrop, finally, Stacy's here.
Hi, Stacy.
Are you kidding me, Stacy? I'm late. I've been busy and almost forgot. Man, we were talking about you later, Stacy, about last week's fiasco with the group cruise confusion. So we did mention that earlier.
Yeah, the correct Stacy is here too. So there's multiple Stacys tonight.
Yes, and Nancy does say Matthew was tough growing up. Hang in there. Love seeing your giveaways. Thank you, Nancy.
Thanks,
very nice of you. DC810 from Mesa is having a little keyboard problem, and there's a storm on the way. Thanks, dude. We appreciate that. We better batten down the hatches.
The East Valley gets them really good, and then out here a little more west, sometimes they blow by or break up before they get to us.
You got that right. All right, what else, Sharon? Is there anything else we got going on? We've rocked an hour and 20 minutes here. You guys have been tremendous. We appreciate it. All other vloggers who are popping in, our newest friends, Jenny and Tony Incognito, here tonight, and all the rest of you guys. We always appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
When's Matthew's next giveaway?
Next week. I'm not sure. He'll be posting the details one day next week, and then the winner will be announced the following Monday on our live stream.
So you're saying 2 weeks.
So the winner will be announced 2 weeks from tonight.
2 weeks from tonight.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, well, unless we have to go live Sunday for whatever reason, then it will be Sunday.
Will I be recovered from our big Saturday night preseason football game? LA Chargers versus Arizona Cardinals, August 11th. Who's going to be there? Any of you guys going to be there? We're going to be on the Great Lawn having a party.
I hope you're recovered by Monday.
You never know. I get a little excited at those things. Let's see. Annie's going to watch for the giveaway. Bianca, you are welcome, Bianca. Thank you so much. It's so nice of you. Pamela says, I love the swimsuit bag that you won. So that we're glad that you love it. Susan Jackson said, we want to cruise out of Florida next October for our 30th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. That's an amazing milestone.
Yeah.
We never cruised outside of Galveston. What's your favorite port in Florida?
And Miami.
We do like Miami because the options are unlimited, and it's very easy getting in there and getting out of there.
Yeah, Port Canaveral was a pretty easy process, going through the embarkation.
Port Canaveral is, but Port Canaveral is a little far removed from the airport.
Overall, the whole experience, I would say Miami, the getting to the port, going in the port, the embarkation process, and one of my favorite things is when you get on the ship and you're leaving and you look out and you see South Beach and you just see the beautiful beach, all that.
Leaving Miami is great.
The view is awesome. It's one of the best views from compared to some of the other ports.
Yeah. Susan, if you leave out of Miami for a cruise, make sure you are on the port side of the ship. That is the left side. Remember, port, 4 letters, left, 4 letters. So the port side, that is where you can get the amazing view, be in the aft, and you will see the amazing view of Miami Beach as you leave, and it's just fantastic, super cool. because one side's a little blah and boring.
Well, the other side you won't see the South Beach and everything until you're way out and it's so far off you can't.
Yes, so there's a great tip for you. So yeah, Miami, and another cool thing about Miami is that we've left out of Miami, but stayed in Fort Lauderdale, and it's really about a 35-minute drive. And you might be able to get cheaper flights into Fort Lauderdale and stuff like that. There's a lot of good hotels there.
Yeah, there's a nice embassy suites right there.
And a little less expensive maybe than Miami, so that's an option for you. So we've done that move as well, and we can always recommend a travel company to get down there if you need one. So there you have it. Martin's going to see us next week from Kansas City.
All right.
Bianca said another great Monday. Thank you so much. Life with Lola said, I'm going to miss the next giveaway. What? You might, because I believe, hold on, are we going to have that rule about you have to be on to win type of deal?
Well, just because of a lot of comments that have been made, I think people prefer this. We decided for the giveaways from now on, our monthly giveaways, the person who wins has to be on that night to claim their gift. If they're not on, then we will wait maybe 5 or 10 minutes on here or closer to the end of the show. And if they have not claimed their gift, then we will call another winner.
Yeah. So you got to be in it to win it, or be on it to win it. Or
well, I think because some people will watch and they go out of their way to watch it, you know, in hopes that they win. And then they feel, I think, maybe a little disappointed that the person that has won isn't here.
Sure.
And it takes a little excitement away from them. It doesn't matter so much to us.
We appreciate all subscribers, but boy, we really love the folks that come on live with us.
Yeah, I think it would be nicer for the other people.
So that's the deal. A few other people are checking out. Hey, good night, everybody. Good night. Let's see, Jenny B Show and Lalito Loca.
Good night, Tony.
They logged on under the actual name. No more incognito.
I'll get back with you on that group. Or the
easy. I can't go in September. Just stop it now, because now you're hurting my feelings, because I really want to go. Nurse Nancy said, "Go Pack, go." Good night, Pamela. Stacy's devastated. He's kicking himself because he always looked forward to the show and he wasn't there. So we appreciate that. Don't hurt yourself too hard. You can watch the replay. And hey, luckily, I mean, at least it's not like Beth. Beth let us know ahead of time she wasn't going to be here. And so we made everybody say, where's Beth? And say hi to Beth to make her feel bad. So, don't tell her to do that, though.
Oh, she's going to
Don't let her know that. Let's see. You're welcome, Susan. Let's see. Come on, Stacey and Pam, set an alarm. Let's see. What else we got? I think that's about it. I think we're ready to wrap it up. Are we ready? What else do you want to talk about?
That's about it.
If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you hit all those buttons that you're supposed to. I don't know much about them, but they're there and you're supposed to.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have subscribed to the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew.
Yes, Facebook if you're not on the Cruise Crew, get on the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew Facebook page for lots of fun, adventure, and be the first one to know about anything cool going on with Sharonatsea.
Pictures and videos on there, all about cruising.
Yes.
So
Sharonatsea Travel. If you want to book any travel, Sharon will take great care of you as well. If you already booked and it wasn't too long ago and you want to transfer your booking because you didn't know about Sharon before that, she can handle that for you too. Keep an eye out for your price drops. Take good care of you the whole way through.
I monitor all the way till you get to the ship. You don't even have to call me. I just call you and say.
Oh my God! Remember that gal that booked and she went to Rome and you were calling Rome in the middle of the night?
I did. She might be on here tonight. She watches this. I had someone book a cruise to Europe in the past, and going out of Italy I've learned a lot. I'll tell you, that was the first cruise I booked leaving from Italy, and the transportation, everything. It all worked out great, but it was a little bit of a nightmare and a stressful for me because
it was difficult figuring everything out for her once she got there, and we had to make some calls.
Everything was right, and then her flight got changed and the time, so I ended up having to call Italy a couple times, which was not cheap. But anyways,
Jesus, no wonder her phone bill was so much that month.
But anyways, she was happy in the end, so it all turned out great, and I was excited. And
there you have it. So that's the deal. All right, guys. So that's it. So look for the Cheers video. It promises to be out Wednesday. This is a guarantee. It's a lock. The whole thing's on. It's virtually done being edited. Final touches are going.
And we'll be uploading another video on Friday. We always upload from now on. We're going to be uploading. We go live on Mondays. We will be uploading another video every Wednesday and Friday. And
Yes.
for every rare occasion, we might throw another one in there, but those are the ones you can look forward to.
Yes, and if you're really paying attention, you might have seen a comment or something out there regarding us and the cruise tuber, and that's all I'm going to say. And I'm not talking about a September cruise, so settle down, everybody. And so that's it. So you guys have a good night. My shirt is red. It is not Bronco orange, so take that to the bank. And happy cruising.
There you go. Happy cruising. Good
All right,
night, guys.
See ya. Thank you.